What is real meditation? That's the topic of today's Rambling Life Coach radio show. Welcome to my channel. I'm your host, Armand Dupuy, your authority on meditation. And in this show, I'm going to do my best to destroy most of the illusions about meditation, and I'm going to reveal what real meditation really is. Because there's so much confusion about meditation these days. And, of course, that opens up the door to all kinds of scams, wasting your money, and wasting years of your life, running after dead ends. So, get rid of all distractions so that you can focus on this very important information, which I'm going to share with you over the next few minutes, because it could change your life forever. Now, when it comes to meditation, I do speak with a little bit of authority because my main passion in life for over 6.5 decades has been the human mind and consciousness. And over the years, I've tried different forms of meditation, read hundreds of books on consciousness, taken the seminars, and I have had many great teachers in my life. Now, I've been a life coach since 1972, almost half a century, coaching people from every walk of life about meditation and consciousness. Business people, homemakers, children, university professors, athletes, musicians, doctors, lawyers, psychologists, and the list goes on. Now here's the main thing, which I hope you will get out of this show. If you don't get anything else on this show, here it is. Most things which are called meditation are not real meditation whatsoever. And that is why most people do not get what they're expecting from it. So, what is meditation, and what does meditation do? There's different types of meditation, but first let's look at the benefits of meditation. And here I'm talking about real meditation, which I'll come to in a moment. First of all, does meditation work? Definitely, if you are doing the real thing. Does guided meditation for anxiety and meditation for stress really work? Here again, guided meditation for anxiety and stress will definitely work for you if you're doing the right kind, as long as you realize that all guided meditation is not real meditation, including my own. Now, I have a training audio for my students, which I call guided meditation, because everyone seems to understand what I mean by that. However, I make it very clear that this is not real meditation. Now, that being said, this specialized training is awesome for removing stress and anxiety from your life, and also taking your whole life to a whole new level of success in every area of your life. Now, sleep meditation and guided sleep meditation, again, is not real meditation. If you're sleeping, you're not meditating. End of story. The same thing goes for meditation music and sleep meditation music. If you are listening to music, it can be very relaxing and provide some stress and anxiety relief. However, it is not meditation. If you're listening to music, you're not meditating. And forget meditation apps. Some of them can be very relaxing, but can actually hold you back in your personal growth journey. Now, what about meditation for weight loss? Forget it. You can meditate all you want, and you will not lose your extra weight. I do know what I'm talking about here, because way back in 1996, I perfected a system of easy, permanent weight loss which works for everyone, without dieting ever, and without any strenuous exercises. But that's a whole different story, which does involve easily taking control of your subconscious mind so that you can easily change your lifestyle, which of course is what makes you fat. Lifestyle. I don't teach it anymore, because all of these same secrets are contained in my main life coaching classes and so much more, including real meditation. Now we come to mindfulness meditation. And what is mindfulness meditation? Well, again, that's actually a misnomer. I did a quick search on Google about mindfulness, and here's what came up. And I quote, "Mindfulness is a type of meditation in which you focus on being intensely aware of what you are sensing and feeling in the moment, without interpretation or judgment. Practicing mindfulness involves breathing methods, guided imagery, and other practices to relax the body and mind and help reduce stress." End of quote. Now, I agree with all of that, except that they call it a type of meditation. Other than that, I do agree with the statement that mindfulness is when you focus on being intensely aware of what you're sensing and feeling in the moment, etc., etc. It can be very helpful, but the problem is, if you are thinking, you are not meditating. Surprise, surprise. Now, the problem that I have with that is that there is much, much better and way faster methods of achieving the same things and beyond. Now, some people might say, I'm meditating on my life, or I'm meditating on my relationships, etc., etc. That is not meditation. That is thinking. That's a good thing, but it's a whole different story. Okay, just one more example, and then I'll get into a meditation definition which might surprise you. Let's look at Transcendental Meditation. Now, here we're getting a little bit closer to real meditation. Actually, Transcendental Meditation was the first meditation which I learned way back in 1968. It has helped tons of people, but on a personal level, again, I found it way too slow. I found so much better in the meantime. Now, Transcendental Meditation is a mantra meditation. And let me explain what that means, because it brings us closer to a meditation definition. Transcendental Meditation, also known as TM, is where you repeat a mantra, which is a word or sound, over and over again in your mind. And that's it. You just sit comfortably, close your eyes, and repeat the mantra in your mind over and over and over again, and that's all you do. Now, the whole idea here is that eventually everything else, as you focus and focus and focus, everything else will fade away from your mind, and it will just be you and the mantra. It's great for developing focus and concentration, but this could take years because most people have a little bit of trouble trying to quiet your mind, right? Okay, get the picture? But let's say that eventually you achieve that. Now we're in a whole new situation. Now the whole idea is that eventually the mantra will drop off and it will just be you experiencing bliss consciousness with no thoughts. Now here we're getting a little closer to a meditation definition, but we're not quite there yet. Now, let me take a small detour here so that you get a clear understanding of real meditation. Now here's my favorite example. And here I need you to participate a little bit. It's real simple, not difficult. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine that there is a dead man lying on the floor beside you, just died 10 minutes ago of natural causes. What is the difference between you and that dead body? Now think about it, seriously. What's the difference? Of course, the simple answer is that you're alive and he's dead. But what exactly is that which makes you alive? I mean, with the dead body, all the parts are still there, but there is something missing. Scientifically, we call it the life force. It's actually the life force energy. It's an energy. That's what makes us alive. The same energy which powers the atom and the whole universe is powering you. And here's the deal. Here is something which most people never think about, and here it is. You are so intimately connected to that life force, like Siamese twins, that when your life force leaves your body, you leave with it. End of story. And the pun is intended here. No one in the history of mankind has ever had the life force leave and they stayed behind. Hey, my life force is gone, but I'm still here. Never, ever, ever happened. And never will. This is all scientific fact. So, think about it. That's the foundation we're with now, okay? You're that intimate with that life force. So, would it not make perfect sense that if you are that intimately connected to the infinite divine power which powers you, that you should be able to connect with it while you are alive? Think about it. That is real meditation, the only kind that there is. To be in the experience of the infinite energy which powers everything without thoughts, without thinking, or without having any concepts of any kind. It's just a pure experience of total bliss consciousness merging with the infinite. Of course, the $64,000 question is, how do you experience that? Well, since you're still with me, I'm going to open that door for you now. Because there are 3 areas in your life in which you have to evolve in order to achieve the ultimate as a human being. And real meditation is one of them. Actually, I teach about all 3 in my life coaching classes, which I'm coming out of retirement to teach again because the whole world needs this right now. Get rid of stress and anxiety and so many, many more things. Now, unfortunately, I have limited seating available, but here's the really good news. I've decided to make executive life coaching available to everyone for a monthly donation with no strings. I mean, there is so much anxiety and stress in the world today with illness, unemployment, and businesses closing down for good, jobs never to come back. I believe that knowing these simple secrets of mind, body, and life energy should be a human right, regardless of your present financial situation, so that you can manifest whatever it is you want and need in your life. It's not that difficult when you understand the simple universal principles. Now, instead of charging you thousands of dollars for inferior knowledge, like so many others are doing these days, I'm going to give it all to you, literally the wisdom of the ages, for a small monthly donation. Anything from $1 per month up to hundreds of dollars per month based on 2 things. Number 1, what you can afford. And a lot of people are unemployed these days, and I get that. So you're welcome. And 2, what you are personally actually getting out of it. And I'm talking real results. My goodness, my students, pretty much every one of my students, are able to function consciously in the alpha and theta brainwave levels within the first 30 days or so. So you see, unless I actually deliver on my promises, I can't make any money whatsoever. And that's your guarantee that these teachings are the real thing. So here's what to do next. Follow the link below, which will take you to a page where you simply pop in your name and email, and you'll have instant access to the free Lesson 1, which is just under 1 hour. If you like what you see in here, register for the next class, which will be a live class in our online classroom, so you never have to leave home. Kind of important these days. And where you can ask all of your questions in real time. Up to this point, you will not have invested even 1 single dime of your money. Now, if you like what you hear in the live class, then you can reserve your seat for the next class and begin your real journey. A very accelerated journey of personal growth. By giving a small donation to help support a new community of students who are all on an accelerated journey of personal growth and development. And I'll be in the live show, I'll be actually explaining how we're setting up the whole community so you can all communicate with each other. It's like a mini Twitter, but anyway, that's another story. Now, I function on a first-come, first-served basis, and I only plan to coach a total of 3 classes at this price point, and I can promise you the journey of your life. And the pun is intended, so don't miss out. Remember to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell, and click on the link below to get started. So you will certainly want to listen to the whole lesson in order to get a full understanding. And that's what it's all about. It's about understanding, not about selling you a bit of goods. So, enjoy. Until next time, stay safe. This is Armand Dupuy signing off. Au revoir.